Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Goodman Arena here on the Cleveland State campus, home of the Vikings. The Rice Owls with the ball off the tip. Jay, what do you think we're going to see here tonight?
Well, Mike, this team really has a great outside game. They're going to look to their three-point shooters first. If you don't get out to them, they can absolutely kill you from the perimeter.
Well, you've got to defend against the three with this team.
You really have to get out on them. Make them put the ball on the floor where they're less effective. If they can play catch-and-shoot basketball, they'll drill shots all night long.
The ball's loose. It's picked off.
Boy, that'll get into your head early in a ball game when you show the ball and somebody just takes it right out of your hands.
Spears lays it in.
Mike, this guy is not much of a shooter, and he drops that one in despite the decent coverage from the defense. That was a solid play.
Delivers back.
Textbook play down in the low post. Good patience as this kid was determined to back his man down and get into the low post. If he keeps putting that ball on the floor making that move, you've got to double team him right off the first dribble. There's no need for the rush shot there. The coach can't be happy about that one. Good shot with the jumper there.
First the pass, then the jumper was not polite.
And really the point guard saw it all coming right there and put the ball in a position to score.
Reese with the inbound. With the shot, Kilgore makes a nice assist on that bucket.
Well, he didn't get a clean look there, but somehow got it to go in. The coach was not pleased when he was putting that one up, but he'll keep quiet because it went in.
Grabs it away.
Mike, we always talk about vision with the kid passing the ball, but that was great vision on the steal. This kid really has a knack defensively between his cat-like quickness and his great anticipation. You really have to be careful when passing the ball near him.
Reese, too hard on that shot. The Crimson Tide bring it up court with a 2-point lead. Bozeman, nice spin move and the hoop.
The contact didn't have any effect on that play. He just charged toward the hoop and would not be deterred. That was a great, strong move.
Kilgore whipped it out top. From behind the arc, O'Connor with the board. Feeds it back. Spears botches the layup. The Rice Owls take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Returns the ball. Six left on the shot clock. They'll have to get one off in a hurry. Nice rebound, and he made sure he controlled the miss.
Mike, it looks like a simple rebound, but look how big these boards have added up for these guys. The more rebounds you get, the more points you put on the scoreboard. That's outstanding work on the glass.
7 points between these clubs. Kilgore up top with the ball. For two.
A lot of nice things going on in this play, Mike.
What a beautiful job of forcing the defender to commit one way and then deals to the open man.
And that's how you get your teammates involved, Mike.
O'Connor triggers it in. The Alabama Crimson Tide take it up court. They're up by 5. Returns the ball. Spears shoots it hard off the glass and out. Kilgore commits the charge. That's his first foul of the game. Lindemann will leave the floor. Bozeman for the three. The Owls call timeout. The differential is 8. Kilgore with the ball up top. For the deuce. Melvin, the runner, goes in and out. Topper jams down the alley-oop.
That's why players play together for a long time. That kind of connection between two players on a team, that can make great things happen. An unbeatable move. If you're trying to guard that, there's not much you're going to be able to do.
Passes it back. Kilgore out on top. Kilgore up top, feeds it back. 7 seconds to shoot. They go inside. Reese will back it out instead. Reese up top with the ball. They couldn't beat the buzzer, and they'll turn it over. Hopkins inbounds the ball. The Crimson Tide are on a 14-4 run here. Throws it back. He gets rejected. The Crimson Tide regain control. Kilgore steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. Kilgore couldn't get it to go after the hat, but draws the foul. He'll get a chance for a deuce at the line. Farrell in off the bench, not a big minute guy for this team. Lindemann looks fresh coming back out. He gets the first of 2. He hits both free throws.
I really like the way they've been playing defense. They've played solidly in their half-court defense, and when that ball's gone up and missed, they've done a pretty darn good job of grabbing defensive rebounds. They need to continue that. If their defense remains strong, they can build on this lead.
Kilgore has the ball up top. Releases. Melvin from 11 feet out and misses. The Alabama Crimson Tide with the ball, 14-6 run here. The Rice Owls decide to call a timeout. Farrell will come off the floor. Lindemann with the inbound. The Owls trailing here by 10 points with the ball. Melvin with the ball up top. Down low. Toppert gets the rebound. He now has 5. The Crimson Tide are leading by 10, and they have the ball.
Here we go. Let's look at the replay on this one.
Contact there, Jay. You can see it. I think the officials saw it too, but decided somehow there wasn't enough to warrant a whistle.
No, that's a good no call. Not enough contact on that one. The layup goes in.
And good concentration to get the hoop. These clubs separated by 12. Passes back. For the tray. Melvin picks up his 5th point of the half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. The Alabama Crimson Tide with a 9-point lead and the basketball. The Crimson Tide track it down and get control. Bozeman scores his 12th point with that bucket. The Owls down 11 with the ball. Reese, 13 feet out, good.
When that shot starts to fall, you had better play him perfectly or it is going to be lights out, and his confidence continues to grow, and all of a sudden he's making tough shot after tough shot. Well, he can't get the three to go that time, but don't credit the defense too much. They're playing undermanned at that position and won't be able to keep this kid down too much with that kind of effort.
He gets the first of three. He does nail the second free throw. He sinks all three shots at the line. Great concentration. These clubs separated by 12. The Alabama Crimson Tide have really been playing good basketball tonight, Jay. They had the lead midway through the first half. Now they seem to be in total control. What's the key?
Mike, the difference in this first half has been their shooting efficiency. They've gotten good shots because they've worked hard to get high percentage looks, and when they've gotten those shots, they've knocked them down.
Shot clock is at 6. They have to put it up. Takes the shot.
Boy, Mike, that was a big mistake to leave this guy open on the baseline. He just made him pay for it.
That is a sweet shot, and it's a lot easier when there's nobody else around.
Oh, there's no question about that. You've got to get out to these shooters.
Topper triggers it in. Kicks it back. They get it down low. They have come out hitting on all cylinders.
And their defense continues to perform. They've got to try to keep their defense up, and then they'll keep this lead going into the halftime break.
The Rice Owls have possession, trailing by a dozen. Shoots inside. Lindemann doesn't get enough on the shot, comes up short.
What a beautiful play there on defense. He is such a talented defender.
Reese with it out top. They're inside. Shaw dribbles back out. It gets picked off.
Really good steal there, Mike. That's really active hands and feet. Excellent job defensively knocking that ball away. When you're down late in the first half, that's the way you can get a little run started.
Jay, the clock's become a factor here.
If they hurry up, Mike, I think they can get a 2-for-1 right now in this possession.
For two, Hawkins sinks the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more. Mendoza will come onto the floor, his first appearance tonight. Reese going to the bench. He converts at the line and finishes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. These clubs separated by 12. Delivers back. Spears up top with the ball. Spears is called for charging. Spears gets the ref's attention on that play. It's charging. That's his first foul of the game. Melvin passes it in. The Owls have possession, trailing by a dozen. Throws it back. Steals it away. And we've made it through the first half of play. The score at halftime, 28-16. And here are the hottest players at the half. Topper got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. The Crimson Tide are playing some great basketball out here tonight, completely dominating on the court and the scoreboard. Only halfway through this game, now starting the second half. Where's the magic coming from?
Mike, this team shot the ball very well in the first half, especially from three, and that's what staked them out to this big lead. I think they really need to continue to play solid defense so they don't let this other team back into the game with easy baskets. You know, they got some defense on it, but it didn't do any good. He knocked the shot down anyway.
Just seemed to ignore the pressure and picks up three.
That's really solid perimeter play on his part. Great shot.
Pretty cool, isn't he? Reese throws it in. This is a 15-point lead. Kilgore has it up top. Seven seconds to get the shot off. Now in the low post. Lindemann bricks that jumper. The Crimson Tide 15 points up with the ball. O'Connor is fouled hard on the way up. He gets two shots. He makes his first shot at the line. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. The Owls have a large disadvantage, 17 points behind. It's knocked loose. The Owls keep control of the ball. Lindemann with it up top. Nashif, he takes the three. Nashif off the mark on the three. The difference on the scoreboard, 17 points. Gives it back. Bozeman doesn't get the bucket there, but his team is still ahead. Jay, what do you see happening here?
Well, he's not hitting his shots like he'd like to, but the rest of his team has really been picking him up. They've been getting contributions from their secondary players, and they've really played hard together tonight. That's impressive to watch.
And most of the time, that's what it takes to win. The Owls have got the wind knocked out of them right now, down 19 points. Kilgore with it out top. Goes for three. Reese can't put an end to the run this time.
That is very effective. He's really going up strong and clearing out space. If you want to get in there, you're going to have to bang harder.
He gets the first of two. And he succeeds at the strike, 2 for 2. Not a close game, the differential 21. Kilgore up top with the ball. It's dropped in low. Kilgore drops it in.
One, Kilgore.
Toppert puts the ball in play. The Alabama Crimson Tide are in charge with the ball and a 19-point advantage.
That is really smart, Mike. He draws the defense to him on the inside, and then he finds the open man on the perimeter for the nice open look. That's smart.
Toppert will leave the floor. The Rice Owls with a huge deficit, a 22-point disadvantage. Kicks it back. Kilgore has it up top. The Crimson Tide tucked it last. Kilgore with it up top. Clock down to 6. Nashith puts up the three. Nashith from the corner, no good. The Alabama Crimson Tide have it, and they're on fire. 12 of the last 14 points. Shaw looks fresh coming back out. He makes his first shot at the line. He gets them both. Shaw with the inbound pass. You almost don't want to mention the score. 24 points separate these clubs. Baker steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. The Crimson Tide are on a 14-2 run here. He can't get the first. He blows both shots at the line. The Owls are suffering here with a 24-point deficit. Nashith fires a bit long on the shot.
Boy, check him out right there. The defense is really huffing and puffing to stay competitive. They really impressed me with their play right there.
Kilgore will come out of the game because of foul trouble. With the extra point at the line, he completes a three-point play. The Rice Owls will take a timeout there. Shaw throws the ball inbounds. Nashith has the ball up top. Passes back. Nashith out on top. They feed it inside.
Oh, talk about contact, Mike. He got some on this play, but it didn't faze him one bit.
Jay, it sure didn't, and you can see the contact, but he was just determined to score.
And he did score. He winds up with the nice deuce, no foul, but there was some harm.
But he does get 2 more points for his team. Perkins up top with the ball. For the three. Farrell misses that one, clanked off the left side. Hawkins lays it right in.
This kid really hunts his shot. He is determined to get good looks at the basket, and he's got great concentration. Nothing rattles this kid.
The Crimson Tide score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The difference is 25. The Owls have been out-hustled, outplayed, outcoached. This has just been a lousy performance. The coach can't even yell at him anymore. Jay, it doesn't look good for this club. What are the stats that are standing out at you right now?
Mike, I think the one way this team can get back into this ball game is by playing better defense. They've got to force some turnovers and score off their defense because they haven't been shooting the ball particularly well, especially from three. They can't rely upon their three-point shooting to get them back in it, and that's oftentimes the easy way out. They've got to play better defense.
Farrell with the ball up top. Perkins connects with the iron there and missed. The Owls down 25 points right now. They've got the ball across half court. Baker with the board. The Crimson Tide with possession, a 17-6 run. Halsh is fouled hard on the way up. He'll get 2 shots at the line. He gets the first of 2. Rothbard coming in now. He hits both free throws. Shaw with the inbound pass. Feeds it back. Kilgore with the ball up top. Steals the ball.
He pulls off another steal right there. He has lived in the passing lanes all night tonight, and this lead can be partly credited toward his defensive efforts.
The Crimson Tide get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. They pass it inside. Hawkins decides to back it out. Hawkins off target from the wing. The Crimson Tide up 29 with the ball. Hulsh is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. Kilgore with 4 fouls and is really in trouble now. He hits the first free throw. And he's off on the second.
Defense! 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 Defense!
He puts it up. Hawkins can't end the drought.
Great basketball right there. Block out, go out strong, and pull down the board and protect it.
Baker draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get 2 at the line. Shaw will come off the floor.
Defense! Defense!
He makes his first shot at the line.
Defense! Defense!
His second attempt is off. They drop it inside.
Sometimes I think it's best to stick to the basics, and that's what they did right there.
Can't set it up much better than that.
No, that's a beautiful assist right there, Mike. That's the way you draw it up on the chalkboard.
Rothbard triggers it in. The Crimson Tide with the ball, 14-6 run here. Perkins up top. The Crimson Tide are dominating the scoreboard as we wind down this ball game. Jay, what are you thinking?
Mike, this team got this big lead going late into the ball game because they shot the ball so well. And I think the key was they were ready to shoot as the ball arrived.
The Alabama Crimson Tide are not looking back. 27 points up and possession. Takes the shot. Perkins bricks an open shot. 1:56 remaining. In the paint.
That's just a bad shot. I mean, you've got to take a better shot than that, and the coach is going to be really upset. He's going to let his player hear about that one, and it's going to be loud.
Perkins gets a lot of contact and will have a chance to get the 2 at the line. Kilgore gets nailed with his 5th foul, and he's out of the game. Mendoza comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Shaw will come back into the game. He gets the first of 2. Shaw heads to the bench. Free throw, down and in. Looking at the numbers, it is obvious how free throws have helped this club tonight.
Mike, they continue to get chances at the free throw line, and they're converting off those chances. What a great job of being aggressive, putting the ball on the floor, and putting the opponent in a position to foul.
Mulison is fouled hard on the way up. He'll get 2 shots at the line.
You may want a better shooter at the line right now, but you don't get to choose. Let's see what he does and see if his teammates support him.
He makes his first shot at the line. And Collins spent quite a bit of time on the bench, now coming back in. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. He shoots. Mendoza pulls down the defensive rebound. The Crimson Tide just dominating tonight. Bring the ball up.
Boy, that's the way to set up your drive to the hoop with great finesse. A terrific crossover.
And, Jay, that wasn't just a showboat move. That gave him the space to get it open.
Yeah, he did it because it was the right play, and he's using all the tools at his disposal there. And he finished it with the nice layup. That was really pretty.
Pincala out on top. He fires. Reese with the shot from the wing. Good. You know, Jay, this is a kid that has really impressed us not only with his talent and skills, but with his effort.
No question, Mike. He's a raw talent inside, but then he's also got the finesse to be able to hit from the outside, and that's a great combination. Tough to guard.
Bozeman scores after the nice spin move. That's a great play. Jay, this one's almost over. We just go through the motions from here on out.
Well, it was a valiant effort, but this deficit was just too big to overcome. They just weren't able to pull it together and beat this team tonight.
Reese from the elbow, no good. Jay, he's not hitting from the outside. That's something he's used to doing and we're used to seeing.
I know, Mike. He's a very talented outside shooter, but they've also got a very tough inside game. I think he needs to push the ball inside a little bit, get that defense to collapse, they can kick it back out, and then he'll get some open shots in rhythm, get his confidence back up.
7 seconds to get the shot off. With the J. The Alabama Crimson Tide score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Shoots from deep. That's the end of the game. Your final score, 63-28. You could say these two had a whopper of a game. We're proud to award them today's Burger King Player of the Game.